Hello everybody, my name is VTech. We are back with some more Walking Dead. We are at episode 7. We are one episode away from the mid-season finale, the last episode of 2016 next week. And man, it was a crazy episode. Episode 7 was labeled Sing Me a Song. That's because during the episode, Negan told Carl, you're going to take off your band-aid. And he took off his eye, and there was just a little cobweb and a hole and all that. And he told him to sing him a song, and so that's exactly what Carl did. And he's saying, you're my sunshine, all that. And wow, Carl's very brave, but I think he at the same moment he was broken but was still brave. And this was a very Negan Carl bonding episode. For the most part, we'll see Rick is, trying to find where the Saviors are at. Michonne is trying to find where the Saviors at. Not really to get too much into their story. Rosita wants to kill Negan, of course, and just wants one bullet from Eugene. But most of the episode focused on, the relationship between Negan and Carl. And you're saying, hey, I don't know if it's best to kill you or let you live, but we gotta keep Rick alive, and we gotta keep Daryl alive. And Daryl, of course, who's like really flipping out, and like, hey, you can't be doing that, of course, to Rick's son. He's not gonna appreciate that. So I think there's definitely that element there that now that we've seen Daryl has escaped, someone gave him a key and he's escaped. And I think, we're looking at a mid-season death right now, and I'm not really entirely too sure who it's going to be, especially with Negan, now back at Alexandria, and he's seeing, he has Judith, and, there's some very vulgar moments during the show, but I can't say on YouTube, but definitely go watch the show if you haven't. And to kind of just recap for everybody who's wanting that recap type of review style, what I would say is, if I had to pick between, people dying in the mid-season, Judith could be one. Now that Negan has Judith, Carl's definitely one, and I think Daryl is still up there. But, we could see a surprise like a Michonne or something. But I think next week we're going to get everything wrapped together before we, have our wait to 2017. But I think definitely we'll probably see a mid-season death. If we don't, it'll be the same thing like with last year when we saw, someone died. We don't know who yet, and it turned out to be 2 people. But I'm pretty sure this time it'll just be 1 person. It might be 2, it might be 3, who knows. But in terms of this episode quality, I would give it a solid maybe a 9. It was definitely one of the best episodes of the season, aside from the first episode, which was a perfect 10 when it came to storytelling and everything. And pretty much that. We'll see you all for the next week mid-season finale, hour and 30 minutes. And until then.